Now, here's something I would put forth as a theory that
Cannabis
if you have a lot, well,
as a youth product.
If you have a I would never smoke that. But if you have a lot of sex, as we were talking before about your lovely sex life, you live longer because the DNA in your body feels like this is a person who is recreating the species a lot, so we need to keep him alive. Now, this is a theory I am basing on absolutely nothing but what I pull out of my ass.
I love it.
But I want to believe it.
I want to believe it too. It fits with... it fits
well, if we want to believe it.
No, it fits with evolutionary theory, right? If somebody's effectively surviving and reproducing, nature would go, well, that's probably good.
That's what I say. I just can't believe I got you to sign on to it.
Listen, it's so funny you would bring this up. I've never said this to anybody, but Ernest Borgnine was being interviewed on the Today Show. I swear to God, this has a payout, I promise.
Kids, use your Googles to find out.
He was 94 or something and being interviewed on the Today Show. And they asked him the question, my God, how do you look so good? And do you know what he answered? I masturbate all the time. That's what he said on live TV.
Ernest Borgnine, at the age of 94, said, I masturbate all the time.
Masturbate constantly. And I thought, well, that's interesting. Maybe he's onto something.
I think he was lying.
You know, they went around a couple times because they were like, oh, he's kidding. But no, I'm quite serious.
I know, but I'm only 66. I say only compared to Ernest Borgnine.
Yeah.
And I've slowed down from...
Oh, sure. The 60s is when you slow. But have you talked to Captain Kirk, to...
William Shatner.
William, he's amazing at his age.
About what?
Cognition and vitality. And so he's just...
And what do you ascribe that to?
The fact that he can pull it off?
Yeah, why is he so healthy?
Well, the genetics. I mean, it's really when you get right down to it.
Genetics play a role. Yeah. I feel like genetics is a little overhyped compared to lifestyle. It's always germs and genetics.
Yeah.
And I think they are out of proportion to what it really is more, which is, how we live.
Well, which is, don't drink poisons, which we're doing tonight. And, and exercise regularly and watch your diet.
I drink compared to how I used to drink, I always say to the kids today, when you're 30, your body's almost too good. Almost too good because the fucking beating you can give it and not pay.
Yeah.
See, we pay. Why are we so careful now? Because we know the price in long-term health and just tomorrow. Or that night, or it's just not on the menu.
How about just not getting a good night's sleep? I'm just destroyed the next day.
Exactly.
I was never like that.
I needed, for some reason, answer this.
Yeah.
As a doctor, I usually sleep pretty good, although it may take me 10 hours in bed to get 8 hours of sleep.
Yeah, I know
that's okay.
I know what you mean.
But I get it.
Yeah.
I'm lucky. Most people are not that lucky. They have to get it with an alarm.
Yeah.
I'm lucky, and I appreciate it. But I went to Jacksonville a couple of weeks ago. I did Birmingham, woke up Saturday, my normal time, 11 a.m., flew to Birmingham, Alabama, did a show, flew to Jacksonville, Florida, where I was playing the next night. Never slept. That night, all the next day, did the second show in Jacksonville on no sleep. Couldn't even sleep on the way back on the plane. From the moment I left LA, 2 cities, 2 shows later, I never slept. Why? What is that something where your brain just forgets how to turn off for no apparent reason?
Did you go too bad and you just were spinning and couldn't sleep?
Yeah, and I'm not...
Yeah, I've had some nights like that too. And they're almost inexplicable sometimes when they occur.
So I'm saying it's like my body forgot how to just turn off.
Yeah, and sometimes I think there may be some sleep in there, you're just not perceiving it.
That could be.
I think that's part of it, but it certainly is not quality sleep.
But it was a good test of whether I lost my marbles. Because, as you age, you wonder, but to be able to do that second show on no sleep and not fuck it up.
Good for you. Well done, man. That's a deal.